Hey mannen, welkom bij de Geek Group. Ik ben Olivier Bulting. Dit is Chris Bowden. En wij gaan jullie vandaag tonen hoe dit in elkaar steekt.
That's it?
That's about it.
It's a very efficient language.
I just told them that we're at the Geek Group. I'm me, you're you, and we're going to show them how these things work.
Okay. All right, so let's get started. I have no idea where to begin, but I'm just going to start by taking stuff off the top. First, we got to show them that it actually does work. So plug that in. It's off. There's the dingle. Now, it talks about a water bath up on top here. It says water bath fill hole and all that. So I'm guessing there's like a water bath inside, and that's how it does heat exchange. So if we leave it running, it'll ice up and stuff because there's no water in it. But if we turn it on,
it works.
The compressor comes to life. This is the evaporator fan here. And we've got basic plumbing, okay, valving, that's probably the thermostat. And then there's this thing, and this is the one that I'm curious about. Because there's just, all we see on top is a little tiny fan, but that little fan's just for cooling the motor. So...
What does the motor do?
That is
the question.
That's the big question. So we got to dig down to that. So I'm going to give you a screwdriver.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a screwdriver, and we're just going to start taking stuff apart. Don't take the handles off, because we're probably going to have to lift this up when we're done.
I might need to take these off just to get that nut.
Hey.
What?
They put handles on it.
Does this whole thing lift?
It might.
Let's try.
I just realized there's a handle on each side. What? Okay.
No,
we got to take out a couple bolts.
somewhere.
Probably this bolt and that bolt.
And there's one over here.
Okay, let's start with those two and see what happens.
I can't reach that one.
You're going to have to figure it out. Oh, they're not on tight at all. They come right off. Here, you want to try the other side?
Okay. This thing doesn't fit.
Yeah, that whole thing moves now.
No, that does it.
Don't take that one out. Take that one out. I could be totally wrong, but I think we don't have to take that one out. You can't get in there at all?
No.
Does this move?
Oh, wait.
Ha!
That off?
Oh, that's easy enough. All right. Does it lift? Oh, wow.
Wait, what?
Go.
Oh, cool.
Yeah!
What?
That's really disgusting inside. All right, let's set it down over here. Very gently. We don't want to crush the coils. All right. And wow, there's a lot of coils. Okay.
Okay, I think at some point...
All right, we're going to do this in 2 stages. We'll do that part first, because we don't really have much to take apart there. All right, let's go out here and show them this first.
It's right next to Saint-Jean's.
Now, I won't go into detail on how this stuff works, because we covered all of that in the drinking fountain video, and so if you want to know how the basic phase change stuff works, that's all covered in there. But what's happening is this up here is a refrigeration unit, which is pulling heat energy out of this coil down here. And in the drinking fountain, we had the little thermos can thing with the coils tied around it. Same exact thing. Here it's just on a bigger scale, and these coils are getting cooled by that. So here, let's tip it on its back. Pick it up. We'll lay it down just like this. Now here, you can see these are the coils. These are where the cold is. So these get chilled. And this whole thing exists in a water bath. There's a big tank over here, which we'll see in a minute. And this, which is totally rusted away, held that little propeller thing wherever it went.
Which is gone.
I think I tossed it. But it held that, and it stirred the water bath. This is the thermostat down here. And that, I have no idea what it does. So that's that. This makes cold. And we're going to save this, because this actually, at this point, still works. Which is why I didn't want to take it apart, because we got a big thing that makes water cold, which is pretty cool.
Which might be useful at some point.
Also, and this could be kind of fun, stand it back up. And let's set this over on this corner. because now that we can watch it, we're just going to turn this on and let it do its thing. It'll make a little noise through the video. But if we just turn this on, those should ice up.
Oh, yes.
So we'll just turn that on and see how well it works. And we'll just let that make, well, icy coils for now. Now this is going to be trickier. We're going to stay right on the table because we got to get this under the close-up camera where people can see it. Oh, we got to go that way. Now look down in here. This is inside, and you can see all the coils. Now there's a whole bunch of different coils. And
there's one for every kind of soda.
That's what I think, is that all these come, there'll be input somewhere, probably in the bottom. And these are all the different flavors of stuff, because the stuff floating in here isn't water you drink. That's non-potable water, which is why they can have like rust and gunge and stuff, and you don't have to worry about it. Inside these is all very clean, so it brings in the big outer coil is probably filtered like tap water, really.
Yeah.
Just really filtered tap water.
And these are syrup.
Yep, these are all the syrup, and then this does the mixing
in here.
Right up in these, or something like that, because we see two different things that go to it. So I think it does carbonation in the basement where this would be, like off-site. And let's take it apart and figure it out. That's my theories of operation at this point. So now we just start taking it apart. So come on around.
Where do you want to start?
Huh? What do you need?
Where do you want to start?
Anywhere. See if you can get the side panels off or the back stuff. I'm going to see if I can get these off.
You okay?
Totally fine. Oh, I know what these did. The two wires we disconnected, they were the power to these solenoids. There's solenoids up here. When you push these back...
They could start the machine with a key.
Yeah. Well, that was a master off switch.
Yep.
But these get power from there, so, okay. We're going to be very quickly getting into sticky, icky things because of all the old syrup and stuff.
Yay!
Yeah, it'll be a hoot.
Oh, this moves.
Cool.
Okay.
Nice, pretty B4 stainless steel.
This looks.
Oh, hello. That's where all the tubes come up.
That's input.
Yeah.
And
that's drain. Probably for the water bath. Okay. And these say, they've got, like, this
soda
says water.
And water.
S4, S3, S2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Soda.
Water.
That just says soda and water here.
Water here.
So these are syrup 1, syrup 2, 3, 4. So these go...
6
They
and
go
5.
from here. These are the inputs that go, like, down to the basement where they keep the big bags in it. And there's a chart here of everything.
Oh, okay.
So, cool. That's how it all works.
Huh.
Neat. All right, let's dig in. Let's take that out.
Oh, this comes out.
Yeah, that's neat. Hey, check it out.
Nice.
Starting to get ice. That's cool. We're gonna be able to do something neat with that. I have no idea what, but
That'll be a project of some sort.
Given it's like 94 degrees outside today, we can get a kiddie pool and just set that right in it. And keep the pool at like 50 degrees. That we can do this. Wow, look at all the tubes in the bottom. Look here,
wow.
we can show people that.
Yeah.
They can't. It's kind of dark down in there, but
Yeah.
there, I'll get some light in there. You can see all the tubes in the bottom. There's a lot. All right, I want to see how much of this we can get out intact because there's some neat stuff here for
this. We need to get these out. This will be smaller.
Okay, you tackle those. I'm gonna try and get. What do you want? These?
Yeah.
Here, take those. I'm going to try and get stuff off the front. I want to see how these are held.
Yeah, that'll work.
What did these do? These might be individual valves.
Some kind of regulator valves.
Yeah, those are just valves. Okay. How do I excite you out? Ah! Oh! Remember I said there'd be some fun sticky mess?
Yeah.
Can somebody
Oh.
please toss me a thing of paper towels? Because this is going to get worse before it gets better. Thank you, sir. I'm just going to... Yeah. There. Oh, that's a fun way to make a mess. Ah! Oh, okay. These are the valves out to here with like water and mix. You have to close the valves to lift the thing. They make it really idiot proof. To be able to clean these and service them, you have to close the valves here, which by the way turn in opposite directions. And then you can lift this up and then this wiggles off. Because if you didn't do that and these were open, it'd shoot out.
And that would be fun.
Which could be really fun. And now if you ever want to be like a food service terrorist or something.
Cut this loose. We might be able to grab this whole thing, coils and all.
That would be most excellent. Because yeah, it all just hangs over.
Yeah.
We're going to have to take this stuff off first.
These screws over here, these over here, and just these few nuts down here.
Okay, there's all the ports. There's 2 on the bottom, 2 on the top. I don't think I got to take the individual ones off. I think
this screw and the bottom one.
Yeah, that's what I'm heading for.
Yep. This is going smooth.
Yeah, this is neat. I honestly wasn't expecting it would be this exciting.
Compared to the forklift.
This is much better than the forklift. Ew. There is a lot of sticky.
Two more.
I think you take those 2 out and that whole front assembly will go as one.
Yep. It should. This whole thing.
Yeah.
Coils and all.
You got all the bottom bolts?
Yep.
Okay.
Uh,
You got it?
should do it. Almost. Yeah.
I got it. Hang on. That one's still in by a little. There we go. All right, try it now.
Do they want to move?
What's holding it?
Something is.
Yeah, I don't see what. There's nothing here holding it. That's totally mobile. It might actually be. Grab these and lift.
Themselves?
Grab these and wiggle it, like lift a little bit. Lift. Ah, there we go. All right, yep. All right. Hang on.
Oh, wait. These
What?
screws are hitting that tab.
Oh.
They're annoying. You got yours out.
Yeah, mine's out. Just lever it.
Come on.
So close. It's that little wire thing.
Yeah?
Yeah. Don't be gentle. Refit. Ah. Okay, that's past the first one. That might do it. All right. Here, I'll grab. There we go. Ha! All right, now that is just a box, so there's we can set that down there. There's nothing there to see.
That's overflow.
Yep.
Okay, let's set
a
it
lot
down.
Of sticky. Oh. Yeah, just set that on the floor. This is where all the action is.
Just an insulated box.
Yep, with a little bit of rust in the bottom. Okay, so this is the entire heat exchange unit. Wow, look at the frost building up on this.
Wow.
That's really cool. And, you know, we've got a dehumidifier right now. It's actually not working as an air conditioner, though, and can you tell me why?
Well, it's heating here as much as it's cooling there.
Plus, with the motor generating heat, there's like 3 motors that are all generating heat, so we're actually, that's heating the room more than it's making the room cold. All right, so this is cool. This is, let's turn this so that they can see it. We'll, if we tilt it forward, it's all gonna run out. So we'll do it like this. And you guys can see down in the top. That's really cool. That's inside a pop machine. That's what's down inside.
That's an artwork of tubing.
And it's important for people to realize that all of the rust and stuff that you see on this, you can't actually, that's not in contact. Nothing here is in contact with anything that you actually drink. This is just a cooling bath. All the food product comes inside the tubes, and it's, you know, it's all stainless steel tubing, so it's all shielded from that. But that is cool. So you want to dig into one of the valves?
Okay.
All right, set this back there. This is going to get icky. This is where we get into contact with things that people actually drink, and it's actually much more disgusting than the other parts. So, all right, let's open one of these up. And there's a
flat screwdriver. I don't have one of those either.
Oh no, we can do it with the socket.
Okay.
Or do you want to go get one real quick?
It's all the same to me, but we have sockets.
So here's the nozzle.
And
we'll open that. And then we've got the inner mixer thing. This is where the mixing happens. And
one side shoots water, other side syrup.
Yeah, it's water and syrup coming together. And these are the 2 cartridges. These are the... Well, you can see wires going to it, so that's a solenoid valve. And here, we'll get that. Well, he's got close-ups happening. We're cool there. And you can probably adjust these. Maybe. Yeah, these are probably to adjust the ratio of pop
water to
water.
Syrup.
Yeah. Yeah, go grab a straight blade or find one of those that fit. Here, I'll give you another one. See if you can figure out which one fits it. I'll take apart everything I can without getting to that. Let's take the bottom off. Oh, those don't actuate these. When you push this, that's the micro switch it actuates. This actuates the big solenoid.
So it's in 2 steps.
Yeah, because like these sit like that, and they put the back of the cup against this. So that activates this switch, and that switch actuates the big solenoid here, which probably actuates valves. I don't know, I'll have to dig in and figure it out. But that's my guess.
I'll go grab a straight blade.
All right.
Real quick.
Just a regular 1/4" straight blade will do it. Okay. Okay, so that's our bottom plate.
All right.
All right.
Whoa.
Come on up, sunshine.
God.
Just let it go. It's getting fuzzy. Come on up. Have a seat. You good? Sit down.
I'm
Sit
good.
down.
I'm good.
Relax. All right, you got your screwdriver? All right, right.
Okay.
Now, now in looking at this, we can see that this big thing here is a valve. It doesn't appear to be a solenoid.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's a solenoid because this levers back and it pushes that switch and that closes the circuit and that pulls that up. So that's got to be, I don't know, it gets weirder and weirder the more I dig into it. So
Okay.
we'll just take it apart. There's the top off of one, and this will be the top off the other one. Okay, so now there's those two red things, which my guess is you adjust
Control
these.
something. Okay.
That's your mix ratio. Okay, so these are like a needle valve kind of thing. So we'll take this off.
If it wants to.
It's got to come off, otherwise they wouldn't have put those two big things in there to hold it in.
Yep, there it goes.
So that's the top of our valve. Take the top off that one. There, and there's O-rings to seal that. Now there'll be guts inside, springs and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's a valve.
Yeah.
Now it's closed.
That's your proportioning, and this is the actual valve plunger, which are made out of, looks like Teflon. Ceramic, maybe. I don't know. Food grade stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's neat that this machine has sat for ever. It's just been sitting, waiting for us to get through these series of autopsies. And there's nothing growing in here. I haven't seen I was expecting like green, fuzzy, mold, funky, nasty. It's really, I wouldn't want to eat it, but I mean, all in all, it's a lot cleaner than I expected. Okay, and that'll take off this. So that is just a solenoid.
Okay.
And that moves this. And this actuates those, which we get to by prying this off. So those are the actual diaphragms for the valves right there. That's the actual valve. It lifts that up, and when it does, it uncovers that little hole down there.
Yep.
So that's the valve itself. And the rest is just proportioning and mix ratios and stuff, which they take pretty seriously. But that's how it's done. We're all the way in. We still haven't gotten to that little damn micro switch, which I really want, because, there we go. All right, so that's all the stuff. And it all goes down to this one.
It's all mechanical.
Yeah, it's all mechanical. The only electronics at all are this coil and a little switch, which is just rock simple. There's nothing to break there.
Nope.
That's cool. So we've done it. We've autopsied a pop machine.
That was it?
Yeah, that was easy. And look at how much fuzz we grew over here just through talking on that. You want to touch it?
Nice.
It's cold. It's really, really cold. It's cold enough it'll freeze your hand to it. All right, we should turn that off. And now we'll get another big wet spot on the table. It was a lot easier than a forklift. And we have to come up with a cool use for that. So comment in with your suggestions of what we should do with that. My first idea, really, I think, is using that as a chill water bath for something, like in a laser lab or something. Because we've got the tank, and that pops right on top of that, and that's insulated and stainless, so we just clean that out. So that's my first idea, and I don't know what the hell we're gonna do with that, but it should be something interesting. So, all right, you guys have fun. I'm Chris Bowden.
I'm Olivier Bultink.
And as always, we'll see you next time.
This video was made possible by a grant from the Future Girl Foundation.
This video was made possible by thousands of private donations from members and viewers like you. Please visit thegeekgroup.org for more information on how you can donate and become a part of our dreams of Avalon.